so as always I forget stuff, but I just wanted to thank Drew, who's a long-term supporter of the channel and fellow whisky enthusiast, for sending me a bottle of the Big Brother. So I ended up buying the Wee Brother on the back of it to compare the two. But yeah, thanks a lot for that, Drew, and it's very much appreciated, as well as all the support in the channel, so thank you. Hey, how's it going? And welcome to Whisky Wins with me, Stuart. Today we've got an independently bottled Glenburgie from Na Braithrean, which is Gaelic translation for the brothers. I believe this is two brothers created this brand, and they release whiskies in a quite a unique way, quite an interesting way. So they do a Wee Brother and a Big Brother bottling series every outrun or every outturn, and the Wee Brother's always bourbon, so you get the distillery's characteristics across, so it's purely the distillery, if you like. And then they do a Wee Brother, which is a finish, a Big Brother, which is a finish. So you get the Wee Brother that's basically just pure distillery, bourbon cask, not too much influence, hopefully there, and then you get a finish to kind of change it up and see what that adds to the whiskey, or what it takes away. So the first one we'll do the Big Brother next week. This week we're doing the Wee Brother. Like I said, 10-year-old, 50% ABV, non-chill filtered, no added colouring. It's £70 up per bottle, which is a little, I mean, the current climate, I keep saying it's kind of aligned with that, but it's a little pricey. They rebranded recently, they got new bottles, new corks. The cork's pretty cool, but I kind of preferred the old bottles. I like the labels are nice look, nice touch with the distillery on it. And a kind of geographical map. I don't know what you call those maps. But anyway, we'll get down to the whiskey and see what the whiskey's like. Glenburgie, I believe, opened in 1810 under the name of Kiln Flat. Something like that. I'm terrible with remembering these things. So the nose, I'm getting quite a lemony experience.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Lemon cheesecake or lemon meringue pie or something like that. There's a lot of alcohol there. The alcohol's very present. It is a little sweet in the nose. A touch dusty as well. Almost kind of, yeah, it is dusty. A little bit, this is going to sound weird, but it reminds me of flumes. I don't know if that's what you call them everywhere, or if that's just like a Scottish term, but when you went to, we went to the baths, the swimming baths, the swimming pool, and when you were a child they had those long chutes that were going round and round, and they had water in them. Water parks will have them, flumes, I don't know what they get called elsewhere, just water chutes or whatever. There's like that kind of smell, that kind of almost chlorine there, almost plasticky, and this is going to sound terrible, but almost like urine.
You know they put a chemical in the pool that turns urine blue.
No, it's an old wives' tale, sweetie. It's an old wives' tale.
Oh my god, you're humiliating me!
Yeah, like child's, yeah, the chlorine's there to kind of disinfect it all, but there's still a little bit of a smell. Yeah, it's a weird nose. It's not a great nose for me, other than lemon cheesecake, but then this weird specific flume, water park kind of smell. Yeah, I'm not sure about the nose. I'm going to add water. I've got water here. I have experimented with water, but we'll get down to the palate without the water. It's peppery, it's salty, it's a little spicy on the tongue, a little kind of fizzy, a little prickly on the tongue from the alcohol without the water. It's a little creamy, very, very subtle cream notes there, but I sort of feel like the alcohol's drowning it out a little bit. It's not great. I am not enjoying the palate. I'm going to add some water. As you can see, I've had a fair bit out of this. I've gave a lot of samples to try and see what other people think, so it's not just my own opinion, but also to see how my opinion varies to other people. So we'll add some water there and we'll see how that changes on the nose. Yeah, so with the water, I'm happy to say that there's definitely like a plasticky smell. The urine smell is not really there anymore. Now I'm getting, it's kind of malty, yeah, a little malty, a little cereally, or cereal-like. It's still alcoholic, although the water's helping tame it. And you're still getting all those lemon, that kind of lemon meringue pie or lemon cheesecake, however you want to describe that. But it's just not a great nose, unfortunately. We'll see what the palate's like with the water. So the palate, with the water, you're getting a kind of a ginger spice, or like ginger stem or something like that. Just, yeah, a ginger flavour. There's a little bit of a kind of fizziness. It reminds me of those little kind of foamy apple sweets that you get. They're green on one side and white on the other, and they're fizzy. So there's like an apple presence. I was originally thinking like apple skins, but the more that I've had this now, it's or just, yeah, pretty much just now, I was thinking apple skins when I'd done all my notes, but now it's more this kind of fizzy, those little apple sweets, specifically fizzy apple sweets. And I think that's all really I'm getting on the palate. I've not really enjoyed the palate either, as you can probably tell. The finish, it's long, there's some custard creams there, there's like mascarpone cheese, it's quite creamy in the finish. There's a common theme here, there's like Jacob's cream crackers, a little drying, a little savoury, but still a little bit creamy. Then there's also a bit of white pepper. The finish is actually what's helping this palate for me, or what's helping this whiskey overall. It's given a bit more of a bit of depth to it, it's a little bit better than the rest for for me. So we'll get down to the review. I think you know what it's going to be. If you're new here, how I rate my whiskies is, would I buy it again? Do I think it's worth it? And would I recommend it? So we'll get down to the first one. Would I buy it again? That's really easy and it's a no. I'm really struggling with this whiskey. I'm struggling to drink it. That sounds terrible, but I am. It's up on the shelf and I'm just struggling to agree with it. I don't know if it's maybe Glenburgie or if it's just this bottle in particular, but I'm kind of struggling. I've had it over several occasions as well. I'm constantly challenging myself, trying to get into it, but it's just one of those ones that I am not getting into at all, and it's really difficult. So I think I might use it for cocktails or something. I'm going to have to use it some way so that it doesn't just get poured down the sink. So yeah, I wouldn't buy it again. I personally wouldn't recommend it. You might like it. I might just be struggling with the kind of the Glenburgie distillery. I might be struggling with. I might not be able to pick out flavours that you might be able to, but it's just not sitting well with me. And do I think it's worth it? Of course, that's going to be a no as well, which is unfortunate. It's a 0 out of 3. It doesn't happen often, and I hate doing these reviews. I really do. It's a whiskey bin. Yeah, I hate doing these reviews because I don't get any enjoyment out of it, really. I prefer whiskies that I enjoy, that I can review, that I can talk about and have loads to say about. But this is a little bit different and obviously quite negative, and it might not be a bad whiskey to other people, but to me it's a bad whiskey and I'm just not enjoying it. So it's a whiskey bin, 0 out of 3 for my score and my rating system. But yeah, I hope it's been worth watching. Hopefully the big brother redeems the wee brother. Hopefully it has more to answer for or more to show, because the wee brother is just a little lacking for me. But anyway, that's the review. Thanks for watching. I've been Whisky Wims. No, this has been Whisky Wims. I've been Stuart. I'll see you later.